Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you for clicking. This is episode 1 on a 6-bedroom house that we are putting up for Mr. Isaac and Joy. It's actually a 5-bedroom plus the maid's room, making it a 6-bedroom. So in your view, it's a 3D of the house. This is the rooftop. It's a hidden roof. I wish there was a coping on this design, but hopefully when we are near completion, we are going to introduce a coping because the coping will project the beauty more. This is so beautiful. Okay, and so imagine the gray area. We have to lay some blocks over there. If not, when it rains, the water will be splashing on the wall. You understand? So that gray area, the area painted with gray, we have to lay blocks to prevent water from splashing on the wall. This is a beautiful 5-bedroom, 6-bedroom house. So in your view is the breakdown of the estimate. This does not include the finishing. This only for the structure work. So Mr. Ike paid me for the foundation. Now upon completion, we're going to move on to the superstructure. All right. Again, I want to say thank you to Mr. Isaac and the wife for giving me this opportunity. So I welcome you to Dowenya. Okay, this is just by the road. This is a nice and extravagant area. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, the land size is 138.9 by 70 feet. Okay, and how the land had been situated is pretty much the best option. You're having 139 stretch at the front, not the 70, and this makes it very unique. In fact, when all lands are being designed this way, it will help people to actually manage their plot, so they can utilize the other plot for other purposes or perhaps future prospect. So in your view right now, I'm taking you through what exactly happened here. So the project size has been shown, which is 98.786 feet by 47. You understand? So in preparation of estimate, we would have to clear the land. Okay, at some instant, we would have to clear the land, and therefore it is always advisable to allow us to go visit the land and see whether the land is slopy, it's in a valley, a mountainous area. All these we will need to incorporate into the estimate. And then also we would have to consider, where are we going to store our materials? Are there any building nearby where we can talk to the owners and they can allow us to keep some materials there? Because you will definitely need to buy materials and store, so we can have the materials on site and then build. You cannot be buying materials every day and then transporting it every day. You understand? It will cause a delay, and especially that we work throughout the week. We don't know Saturday, we don't know Sunday. So we are working throughout the week. And we would have to buy materials ahead of time in order to avoid the hikes in prices. You understand? So once I've been given the money to build, I buy all my materials ahead of time. Are you with me? So here I have my administrator, my brother, Mr. Mauli Antonio, and he is here to ensure that everything goes on well. Mr. Ike actually ordered for the clearing of the land, and so they did that for us perfectly by the time we arrived. Okay, so the land have been cleared, and we're gonna provide a tent. Yes, we decided to provide a tent to for shade, in case someone is tired. If someone comes to the side, they will have a place to sit. They cannot just be on the sand throughout the whole day. You understand? So beautifully, I love the environment. Mr. Stephen Opon is the one I placed on this project. This project is so dear to my heart. One, because of the kind of person I'm dealing with. Mr. Ike has been so generous to me. He's helping my brother and sister who is back in the state. He already met them. This man is so down to earth. Okay, upon arriving in Ghana, I think in April, his demeanor, his composure, the way he related to Stephen and all the teams, Mr. Frank Hammond, everybody, he met everybody. The way he communicates, his composure, man, this is different. This man is completely different. And I want to take this opportunity to thank you, Mr. Isaac. I really appreciate you. And I will do my best to ensuring that everything goes on well, just like I do for other people. And that is the reason why you contacted me through the channel. You understand? Just like I do for other people, we ensure that money is spent wisely. We do accordingly. Are you with me? Yes. So rest assured that my eyes are wide open. I have a third eye just to ensuring that everything goes on well. So for the purposes of education, this is what we call the profiling. So profiling, we demarcate whatever is on the structural drawing onto the ground, where we demarcate all the rooms, the bathroom, living area, as per the grade line. So we need to ensure that everything is corresponding to the grade line as indicated in the structural drawing. And then also we need to marry the structural drawing with the block plan, because sometimes there might be some slight error due to fatigue from the architect, and therefore we need to ensure that all the numbers are corresponding. Are you with me? So when you do your plotting, one side has not become bigger than the other. You understand? So that is what we call the profiling and digging of the trenches. So once they plot everything on the ground, they start digging the trenches. The depth of the trench is 3 feet 6 inches. Okay, 3 feet 6 inches. The width most probably 1.5 or 2 feet wide, so they could stand in when they are laying the blocks. It shouldn't be too wide. You understand? Yes. So 1.5 or 2 feet wide will be okay. And then once they finish digging all the trench, they will now come to the columns. Are you with me? So the columns will go deep about 6 inches. Some people will prefer to go 1 foot for the columns. That is fine. Are you with me? It is all the same. It helps in strengthening the entire structure. Are you with me? So from here, we're going to move on to the casting of the foundation concrete. Prior to that, we have to lay in the DPM inside the entire strength. And also, one factor that we need to consider all the time, you look at the nature of the land. The nature of the land will tell you what kind of chemicals and other components that you need to employ prior to your casting of concrete. Are you with me? And this is a nice area. It's in a mountainous area. It's not in a valley. Are you with me? And therefore, when it rains, there's no flooding coming. Let's say, for instance, there's no rainwater coming from the road all the way to the house. You understand? Except the one that is actually dropping on the land. Okay? All right. So during that process, I think we had one challenge, because April, May, June, wasn't the time when the rains were in. And therefore, when we started doing our casting, we experienced a heavy rain on that day. So as you can see, there's a heavy downpour on this particular day when we started our casting of the foundation concrete. So underneath the water is our concrete. Are you with me? One thing that we were happy was that the concrete had already been cast, and in the process of completing it, the rain started pouring in. So some portion had already hardened, and then others, they couldn't withstand. So we have to do a recasting of all those areas. So here we have to get a suction pump to suck all the water all the way out. Are you with me? It was a heavy blow to us, but these are all part of the construction process. Yes, sometimes you go through all this, and going back to the client and telling them that we need a pump to do this. One thing I like about Mr. Isaac is that he's very cooperative, and he understands that this is not part of the estimate. So getting a pump to suck the water, man, he will pay for it. You understand? And other extra, expenses, definitely he will pay for it. Some people are so keen on okay, I have paid for this and that's it. But these are natural disasters. It is beyond my reach. I cannot control this one. You understand? So hopefully we did suck all the water through a suction pump, and we did the recasting, and then we continue with our work. Laborers will not spare you, they will take the money. So you would have to factor contingencies in your estimate. That is why it is important to always factor contingency in your estimate. Here I have my steel bender, Mr. Isaac Gomado, preparing the starter pillars and mat for the project. He takes his work very serious. In case someone needs a steel fixer, please do not hesitate to contact Mr. Isaac Gomado. Our prices are reasonable, trustworthy, faithful. You can send him money. People send him money, 100 million, 200 million, just to buy iron rods. Yes, they have a depot. Mr. Isaac Gomado, they have an iron rod depot. So he gives prices as per the depot price. You understand? No inflation. He does not add nor do anything to it. Actual prices. You understand? Actual prices. And that is very, very good. So lovely people, this brings us to the end of episode 1 for the 5-bedroom house that we are putting up for Mr. Isaac and Joy. Okay, I can't wait to share this beautiful journey with you. In case you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like and share. From me to you, shalom. God bless you wherever you are. Bye bye.